I see so many pictures of persons giving out packages, and it is becoming almost the in thing now on social media.
So the Prime Minister of Jamaica said, in some video, with people like you were all kind of things with Jamaican people. But I'm an American and I don't see the Prime Minister giving out one blood.
Why not throw a stone in a hog pen, one way to lick, and that one day, ball out.
Now for them I go vex when me talk, you know.
Me not afraid of nobody.
I am sorry to say, but the modern day artist has failed us.
It got nyam shit.
Welcome. It's not radio. It's Levels with Kshema. I'm there with another quick review video. But of course, you know the Schweppes before me get tonight. Big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community. Now, Selector FOOTA Hype believes that Jamaican culture and the music are in trouble. So in our recent Instagram live, FOOTA explained that we're losing legends like Jimmy Cliff and there is no real replacement. Him also point out that the quality and content of music now is way below par. Check the levels.
With music industry in a big trouble. The cultural aspect of Jamaica is in a big trouble. Telling you earlier already, sometime up in the year, say, we are lose the legend them a transition, and there is no replacement. The standard of the music drop. The output of the music drop. The dominance of the music in the entertainment space in the world drop. I am sorry to say, but the modern day artist has failed us. Now for them I go vex when me talk, you know. Zine, but I just the truth me I talk. The now generation of our culture has failed us and is failing horribly from the international scene. Brand Jamaica is being diminished to almost nothing. If something that happen fast, one piece of sufferation, I got take the entertainment industry of Jamaica. We not talk about a one man that make some money or a one artist that get too short. The magnitude of dominance that we usually have is not there anymore. Not telling you the truth. Productivity is below standard. The dancehall pull, the reggae pull is below standard. The standard of music is below standard. One of the main reasons I know why with music, with culture, everything a drop, the way it a drop is all because of moral standards. Now, Jamaica is the go-to for standards, morality, discipline, righteousness, positive energy and positive vibes. Me could talk the truth now. Over the reggae side, the Uncle 2 youth we right now, we can look upon us as Jano. You know, so them are going to come hold that thing here. Christopher Martin and Romy Virgo, we really hold it as two youth who are sing reggae and a singer. Zine. And yet still, Christopher Martin catalog not as big enough or as powerful enough to hold a Jimmy Cliff's face. Romy Virgo catalog and him sang them not big enough and not as powerful enough to hold Toots Ibert place. Them dead, them are do good as young youth, them really are do good. But right now, you can't do good. You have to do amazing because the elders them are transcend and there's nobody here to fill the gap. What gonna happen? The culture in a serious problem. Bunty, Beanie, BUJU, Cabra, Ninja Man there jail. You have Mavada Vibes Cartel, Idonia. You have Sassin, Spragga. You know, like, all no one of them new youth here. No, dep on the level I want Bunty and Beanie, Mavada Cartel, Cape and Sizzler. If you understand me, I say like Chronics are one of the youth them where can't hold it, but sometimes look like him I got through mental issue. Sometimes now want to sing, sometimes now want him on and off. You understand me? I say we business in a trouble. We business in a serious trouble.
The truth is, Jimmy Cliff and Toots are one of one. Their talent, success, and global impact may never be replicated in our lifetime. Me also understand FOOTA Hype's concern, because for any industry to thrive, mentorship is key. And a lot of the greats who are still with us, the upcoming talents really can't measure up in all honesty. But what's your opinion? Do you agree with FOOTA Hype that the Jamaican music and culture in a trouble? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. So over the weekend, Prime Minister Andrew Holness had people across social media chatting a bag of things, and he posted this video and I tell the masses say him ready for rage war for misinformation and him not afraid of nobody. Check the levels.
And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one. Me we go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I will respond to it. And as you would have seen with the government, man come out with foolishness, we respond, not go so. Yeah. So make them, and as many memes as they can make, I can make it too. So it's going to be war. Because we cannot allow the people who peddle nonsense, the people who tell lies, we cannot allow them to win. So we will have it out. As I have said, it is not just managing the disaster. It is managing the false information. And we have to go to war with that. Too much false information, distracting the people, when we need to have a positive mindset for recovery. So I urge everyone here today, let us have a positive mindset.
Look here, some people not too pleased with the Prime Minister's stance to rage war against misinformation. And as expected, defender of the JLP and entertainer Mr. Vegas run out mad and mean to the PM's rescue, and him highlight some of the naysayers and even drop his receipts pointing out that the opposition do the same thing. Check the levels.
When you throw a stone in a hog pen, one way to lick, other one day ball out. Yeah? So now, when the Prime Minister showing us him now play with you, when I run come out now a ball about the Prime Minister wage war against the Jamaican people. No, it's not the Jamaican populace. Everybody in the population disrespect the man, has sent death threat to the man, has spread misinformation, and try put the country in a civil unrest. No dog shit we are ball out now, like that dog shit here, we are call up in him.
How the media society don't condemn him? How dirty Vegas don't condemn him? Or reprobate Vegas don't condemn the act of aggression, of freedom of expression.
Act of aggression against freedom of expression? We never have no problem with no aggression when people disrespect the Prime Minister and his wife, but no, we don't have problem with aggression. Yeah, problem now with aggression. Nasty mouth boy. Yeah, problem now with aggression. Yeah? You all of a sudden now, me must come say something about aggression. Nasty boy. Where did they when this a go on? Eh? Nasty boy. Where did they when this a go on?
And get busy. And get wicked behind them too. Alright, you think this thing will come easy. You're fooling yourself. Nah, come easy, they're right. Nah, give up this so easy. Understand who it is. See? Because jungle will represent heart of the ENP. I'm proud of them. And I'm being a strength. We're not feeling no guy.
Look up pitch by day and fly by night. Where was your video to condemn that nastiness? Eh? Where was your video to condemn that when the man talk about deal with labor right wicked? Where your video they are condemn when the labor right them say we are going to find the labor right anywhere them there? Eh? Any which part the labor right them they we are going to find them? Eh? Eh? Cause we want to take back with Jamaica and the blood and fire. Nasty boy, don't call me name out. All of a sudden I come talk about act of aggression. What? The one time the man decide say yo I'm going to take it to no? When you come out about act of aggression, the one time? When I'm up on stage at about say nobody can step to Mark Gold, they have to step through Uno first. And the act of aggression them there. Eh? When on a PMP candidate they don't St. Elizabeth at about if a war. Not talking about war and misinformation. Not talking about war and lies. Why would you never make video? Why would you never stop it there and then? As a matter of fact, when Warmington did up on stage at Cosbado, the Prime Minister put out a statement and condemn it. Where the condemnation they for uno people them, from uno leaders and everybody we are talking about take it to labor right wicked and deal with labor right wicked, gun nyam shit.
Do you agree with Mr. Vegas? You feel like nothing wrong with what the PM say, or you have a problem with how it was done and the tone in which it was delivered? Hit up the comments, make we talk. And you know, saying at the same press conference, the Prime Minister actually addressed persons who are recording their donation and charity efforts. Check the levels.
I see so many pictures of persons giving out packages, and it is becoming almost the in thing now on social media. Everybody is giving out a package. Now, I think in the initial days it's necessary, but I'm also very concerned about the dignity of our people. You know, I don't like my country to be shown as people running to get food, fighting over a package and those kind. I don't like that. And it creates a kind of mentality that is not Jamaican. We are independent people at heart. We're not supposed to be doing handout. Now, yes, we are in a place where we need to do relief, but we must never give up our dignity. So if you have to give that quietly. Help the people who are in distress preserve their dignity. And the people who are in distress, remember your dignity. Which is why I announced a week ago that we are going to transition from giving out of packages, because it's becoming highly political. Who never get. And if you go to a man's place and then him say, oh, you never call me to go give package with you, and you only give to that. Look, you know, the funny thing is this. The amount of JLP people who call me to say, PMP, MPs get package and don't come to them. And I said, look, I don't want a political issue. Don't bother make no noise over that. Don't make no noise over that. It is disgusting that persons would want to make political issues over the distribution of aid. We have to bring an end to it then, because some people can't help themselves. They can't resist it. And so we are going to shift from the distribution of food packages to giving persons coupons or cards that they can go and buy the stuff that they need.
So, of course, BUJU Banton hear what the Prime Minister say, and while at Rise and Toast, him say this. Check the levels.
So the Prime Minister of Jamaica say, in some video, with people like you were all kind of things with Jamaican people. But I'm an American and I don't see the Prime Minister giving out one blood. I see business signal. I see Shaggy. I see Sean Paul. I see Usain Bolt. So driver, I want your cans to run the road for me. I find poor people. And when you find them, make sure them get them out to stand and make sure them put nothing. Lord of mercy. Are you ready? Everybody ready to put up your hand. Mr. Rise and Toast, drive.
Gargamel. No, sir. Driver. Anyway, this issue with people videotaping their philanthropic efforts is a conversation that we would have had right here on the channel multiple times. I will understand that some people videotape because that is their way of showing the donors who contributed that the items were actually delivered to persons in need. But jump in the comments and share your thoughts and let me know if you agree with Prime Minister Andrew Holness. I am okay and I am recovering well, says Christopher Martin after falling off stage on Saturday during a performance at the Radisson Blu in Sierra Leone. The big deal hitmaker, who is on the mend, shared a video of his high energy set along with this caption, "Giving thanks for life every single day. During my performance in Sierra Leone, there were some technical issues on stage that led to a very unfortunate situation, but I'm okay and I'm recovering well. Special thanks to the Minister of Tourism and her team. Thank you to everyone who reached out with prayers and positivity. I feel it all. To the people of Sierra Leone, your energy and love lifted me right back up. Forward always, more life, more music, more blessings." Look here, really glad that Christopher Martin is okay, because we see where Miss Jamaica Universe 2025 fell off stage in Thailand and she's still recovering in the ICU. So, we're still wishing Dr. Gabrielle Henry a speedy and full recovery, and really happy to know that Christopher Martin, in a separate incident, similar thing happened, but thankfully he's okay. So Sean Thwaites, the former Grammy Awards genre manager responsible for flagging Shake It to the Max as ineligible, says he was fired shortly after Billboard published an article about the controversial decision. So before we hear from Sean, here's a quick backstory. Now, Molly's track Shake It to the Max was submitted to the 2026 Grammy Awards as a remix, but under the Grammy rules, remixes cannot compete in the Best Global Music Performance or Best African Music Performance categories. So because of all of that, Shake It to the Max, we also feature Shensi and Skillibeng, was ruled ineligible. So now, make we hear from Sean Thwaites. Check the levels.
Hi, my name is Sean Thwaites. Until recently, I served as a genre manager in the Recording Academy's Awards Department, overseeing 5 categories: Global Music Performance, Best African Music Performance, Contemporary Instrumental, New Age Ambient and Chant, and Global Music Album. On November 21st, I was terminated just 48 hours after Billboard published a story about an eligibility ruling involving the song Shake It to the Max. My committee followed Grammy rules exactly as written, and the Vice President of Awards confirmed in writing that my decision was correct. The Recording Academy also told Billboard, "We understand the impact of the song, but it was submitted as a remix and does not meet eligibility requirements." That is the exact rule I enforced. On August 8th, I received a positive performance review and a pay increase with no warnings, no concerns, and no indication that my job was at risk. And on November 17th, just days before I was terminated, RCA Records requested me by name to interview Davido at the Grammy Museum. At that time, I was managing 43 nominees across all 5 categories. And I want to be clear, I would never snub African music. I am the person who wrote the proposal that created the Best African Music Performance category. I've spent years uplifting African artists and building the Academy's bridge to the continent. African music is part of my purpose and identity. When I started at the Recording Academy, there were 6 black employees in the awards department. 1 black colleague was terminated in August, just 3 months before me, making me the 4th black employee terminated during my time there. That pattern is deeply concerning. I'm speaking today because transparency matters, fairness matters, and no one should lose their job for following the rules. I'm seeking the proper legal support, and I'm standing firmly in my truth. Thank you for listening.
Jaja, I hear him say he would never snub African music, and him also speak about his role in pushing African music. We also see the likes of reggae greats like Cat Core from Third World and Morgan Heritage, showing support and standing in solidarity with Sean Thwaites. Anyway, see things like this why enough people kind of have off the Grammy away, and why the masses more time feel like say them a corruption. Jaja, but hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Make we talk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and remember to turn on the notification bell to never miss a second or frame of Levels with me, Kshema. And if you have any burning questions or suggestions for future content, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay entertained and keep leveling up.